Deon, strung together a few great practices. Where's your confidence at right now?
Just mostly just trying to get better every day. That's my biggest thing. Confidence is always going to be inside of me. That's just from just having that chip on my shoulder. But biggest thing for me is just to try to stay consistent and just stack my days and just have a great practice every day.
For sure. Speaking of the great practice, I mean, you've been going up against Marlon Humphrey. You've had back-to-back big catches against him. 35 yards it looked like at one of them. Do you think that kind of speaks to your ability that you can compete with some of the best corners here in the NFL?
Man, most definitely. Because I mean, during my off season, I'm going against great corners all the time, working out. So I mean, just coming out here working out with Marlon and Marcus Peters, Devontae Harris, Chris Wesley, all those guys, man, it's really giving me that confidence. So like once game time comes, I know it's going to be easier, especially if I'm making plays on that. And then just every day, I just want to come out and compete. Just show that I'm a competitive person. I'm gonna go out here, try to win my job, do my job correctly. So that's the biggest thing for me.
For sure. NFL Network's Daniel Jeremiah, he actually called you the sleeper pick for the Ravens to make the roster. Mm-hmm. He actually got started as a scout here with the Baltimore Ravens.
Really?
Yeah. Does that mean anything to you? Does that kind of excite you?
I mean, I typically didn't hear about that, too much of me. Like, I don't really pay attention to the media and stuff like that, because when it's camp, I just try to lock in, because you're going to have your good days, you're going to have your bad days, but the biggest thing for you is just how you getting better every day. So, I mean, that's definitely a blessing, to be, categorized as that for sure, but I'm just out here just to work and, get better every day.
What's the atmosphere like with this wide receiver group?
Bro, I'm telling you, I love it, man. I love it. I think we push each other. Like, we all try to set a tempo for practice. It could be Sam, it could be James, it could be Duve, anybody that's really out there, man. Bateman, I think all these guys are really flying around. We all trying to make plays, because we all want to play together and, just trying to really feed off each other's energy. And I'm loving it, man, because our coaches, T. Martin and Keith Dubb, man, they really be pushing us. They try to give us the right days to put us in the right place. And I love everything about this room. It's definitely different. We're special.
Speaking of Keith Williams, how different or how does he compare to other wide receiver coaches?
I'm not going to lie.
He's still out there, 10, 15 minutes after practice, he's still giving advice.
Man, it's the biggest thing about Keith that I love, man. He cares. Like some wide receiver coaches, once that horn ring, they just back it to coach mode, man. You could tell he's a receiver guru. He try to bring that competitive side out of you, especially if he sees it and how hungry you want it. I feel like he's tapping us into a different level for sure, and that's why I try to listen to every little gem he gives me, because at the end of the day, a lot of receivers that he done coach and have been successful in the league are guys that I typically look up to, like Devontae Adams, Sammy Watkins, Tyreek Hill, and all those guys. So I mean, and he told me, we all had the potential to do those things. So he go back, show us those things, and try to really coach it and put it in us. So that's the main thing I love about Coach, man. He's very hard on. He's going to make sure we in the right place at the right time. And like I said, he's a fun coach to be around too. He not mix everything up too. So I love it. I love Keith.
Now, have you ever done that soccer ball drill that he's done before?
It's actually good. It gets you to focus onto the ball and actually spread your hands and stuff to have, so you can key in on the ball and everything. It's a different drill. When we first ran it at the beginning of the camp, I was like, man, Coach Keith, what is this, man? But at the end of the day, like you see as we could progress, man, I think you rarely see a ball on the ground for any of our receivers, man, because we all are focusing in, keying in, trying to take a photo to catch the ball and everything. And the drills that him and T, get us right with, I think we take it onto the field and execute very well.
Next step for the season is preseason. How excited are you to get to the first game?
Man, you just don't know, man. Last year we was kind of down without the preseason games, so we wasn't able to really get that. I ain't gonna say practice, but just get that early in before the season really start. Before you just really had to jump into it. So man, trust me, I'm so excited just to get my communication down, get my chemistry down with the quarterbacks. Definitely a game time, and just to get to see a different body and compete. Hopefully the fans are back. You get to enjoy that with my family and everything. So man, I'm excited. I can't wait for the first one and throughout the whole preseason.
Speaking of quarterbacks, what have you seen out of Tyler Huntley and Trace McSorley?
Man, those guys are different. Like OTAs and all that stuff, you can kind of see like we all had to get, because we had a lot of new guys coming in, so they didn't really know all of us. And I feel like we worked through all that and came out here in camp, and everyone's like putting up strong days. And I feel like both of them quarterbacks are definitely going to be great. And they all have their different styles and stuff like that. But I'm loving both of them for sure. But once LJ get back in the mix, I know he's gonna come in, and do the right things too. So I'm excited for both of the quarterbacks. Really catch touchdowns from both of them. So
there you go.
It'd be nice.
Speaking of which, Lamar's going to be coming back any day now. How excited are you to see LJ on the field?
Man, excited, bro. He's a special player, like just for sure. And I know he will definitely complete our team for sure once he comes back. And like I said, we definitely want to be excited. But like all the offensive coaches be saying, like our two quarterbacks have been playing great. They've been keeping the train moving and stuff. So I'm pretty sure he's just gonna jump in and just add along right onto it, because he's from Florida. So we both used to that type of atmosphere. just come in and go. So I mean, I'm excited for bro to come back.
What last question here for you? What do you think separates you from the other receivers here in this room?
Man, I'm just hungry. Like, I'm hungry for this opportunity. Like I said, like I've been a little shaky throughout the beginning of my years, and now I just kind of just see how everything is playing out just to become a good total football player. So, I mean, I'm just hungry. I don't care if it's anything. I just want to be the best at whatever I do. And I could pretty much critique myself really hard all the time. Like, I'm never really satisfied with nothing that goes on. So, I mean, my biggest thing, I just want to stay humble and stay hungry throughout this whole process.
Thank you very much, Deon. I appreciate you, man. Good luck.